And we are back. The UCF Knights Dynasty. In the last episode, as you can see, we ended up playing TCU where we forced the win because EA was just not making it fun at all. So we did end up winning that game, which put us at 23, and then somehow during the bye week we jumped. We are at 23. Somehow we're at 19, so I'm guessing a bunch of ranked teams lost last week. But now we're going against the 2-2, Colorado Buffaloes, I believe. Another Big 12 game. Another game that is going to be televised, it appears. Or at least radio, I guess. I don't know. But this should be a good game. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, you name them, they're on the team. Stories is pretty much just Clemson, NC State. Unless they changed it. I feel like this was not what it was last time. Like California did beat Florida State. But recruiting, quickly, I did finally figure out how recruiting works in terms of hours. As you can see, I have 0 out of 600. I assumed that every week we would just gain hours. Not like not a maximum. I assumed we'd always be at 600. I thought if it would change, it'd be at the end of the season. However, I thought we would gain hours, after every week. So I'm over here expecting us to have like 100 hours, and we just keep having 0. I've finally figured out why that is. And it's basically because we only get hours once we like get guys to commit or lose guys. So now what I'm doing is, as you can see, players who I want more and are closer to being confirmed. Let's see if there's one who I can use a good example of. This guy right here. He has a chance. I don't know because it looks like there might be a smidge of gray, but he has a chance to either do top 3 or to just straight up commit. Oh yeah, it's top 3. Like this guy here, Terrell Barr. If we get his bar full again, he's committed. And he is the only guy it looks like we are even close with. I mean, we have a commit here in Trayvon Ty. But everyone else is top 3. Looks like we're definitely leading in every category except the guys we just started with. But it's not by a lot. The fact that we're still in top 3, some even top 5, is not good. We are the better team in every category, but, that was the same thing with TCU, and look how that happened. Ended up with a forced win because, oh my gosh, EA has not changed a bit from Madden to college football in terms of fairness. But basically, this is a big game. Big 12 game, so it's a division game. It's a game that, no matter how bad Colorado does, as long as they do at least the same in the conference as us, so realistically, they could lose every single non-conference game. I don't know what their record would be if they did, but as long as they win every conference game, they would be ahead of us. We could finish 12-1 or whatever, and they could finish 7-6. Like I said, I don't know how many conference games there are. And as long as those 7 wins or they remain perfect in the conference, they would be ahead of us. So big thing for us for these conference games. These are pretty much a win, or we have to hope they lose later down the line. And obviously, you never want that to be the case. You always want to kind of be able to just rely on yourself rather than other teams as well. But first, forcing a 3rd and 8 immediately. You can see the stadium pulse for us. Now that we're ranked, it looks like number 19 in the country. We are getting loud. Electing to throw that away. Maxed out stadium pulse. This is the first time this year we've had that. This is our 3rd home game as well. Only one away game, which was that TCU game that I was talking about earlier. Kobe Hudson, Travis Hunter, 2 players to be watching. Although, for some reason, I guess Kobe Hudson is going to be on Travis Hunter. Well, other way around, actually. Because I was expecting it to give both receiving stats. But KJ Jefferson slinging it 30 yards down the field to the tight end Pittman. He's a sophomore tight end, so assuming he does not transfer out, we'll have him for another season. He's, I believe, the only tight end who is not a senior. So he's going to have a big role next year where he's going to have to both perform at a high level and he's going to have to kind of be that mentor for all the freshmen that come in, unless, you know, we manage to get guys in the transfer portal. But we are moving down to the 17, handoff to RJ Harvey, losing 2 yards. He is not a good guy. As messed up as that is to say, he sucks. KJ Jefferson with the keeper. He's going to get around everyone, and he's going to take it in the end zone. And the UCF Knights are going to force a 3-and-out on the first defensive drive and march down the field and score a touchdown on their first offensive drive. What a way to start this game. And the extra point attempt will be good. So UCF taking an early 7-0 lead. But let's not get too comfortable yet. Colorado only down 1 score, and we're still in the first quarter. We have gone a minute and a half in this game. So let's by no means get comfortable. I mean, it's still a 1-score game. It's still very, very early in this game. But we're going to get pressure to the door. Malachi Lawrence, loss of 7. He's our best defensive player, it seems. 2nd and 17 now from the 10-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off. And that's going to go nowhere, but Lee Hunter is going to get injured on the play. He looks fine. But obviously not the case, it appears. Maybe it's just he needs to be out for a few plays. But 3rd and 18. They throw a screen pass, and it's going to be incomplete. The running back was not ready. And once again, UCF forcing the 3-and-out. Punting from their own end zone there. Beautiful punt for that, though. But it's going to be returned, and the ball is out. And it is recovered by UCF, luckily, down at the 41. RJ Harvey up to the 37 with a gain of 4. The returner did a great job breaking tackles to get more yards, but took a big hit, and that ball was out with no question. Lucky, you know, his teammates were there to recover it. That was a gain of 1 on the RPO, maybe? But 3rd and 6, they're going to give it to RJ Harvey. He is going to be a yard short, and they are going to attempt the 48-yard field goal attempt. And that kick is going to be wide to the left. I understand where we're coming from with the kick. It's early in the game. And it would put us up 2 scores as they hand the ball off, and they're going to get a gain of 10 and a first down up to the 42. But that's a 48-yarder. And this is college kickers we're talking about, not NFL. Gain of 9 there in the screen pass. They're going to get across midfield. I personally would have probably gone for it. The only thing that would have stopped me is the fact that we're not even halfway through the first quarter yet. Like I said, a 48-yarder, breaking the tackle up to the 38, and that's a first down. It speaks for itself. And as you saw, wide left because of that. So, next time, we're going to go for it. Obviously, it's the first quarter, so I cannot be mad. Getting that ball out, incomplete. So, you know, just future times, let's go for it in that scenario. 3rd and 11 from the 39. If they were to get no more yards or lose any yards, it'd be a 56-yarder. Let's see if that, actually happens. That is going to be dropped. And they are going to punt the ball. Not trying to repeat what we did. That almost got blocked. But that goes out of bounds at the 14. I'm so glad we didn't get a roughing the kicker. I thought we were about to dive into him. The quick bubble screen, kinda. Gonna get a nice gain of 6. Up to the 20. Be 2nd and 4 now. Gonna go right back to it. If it ain't broke, well, I don't know what the saying is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or whatever. It still worked. Gain of 16 up to the 36. RJ Harvey now getting the first down. Up to the 46-yard line. I don't know if this is a bug or like just bad play calling by the offensive coordinator slash head coach. But why are we running it on third down every time now? Gain of 5, third and 1 at the 26, about a half a yard to go. It's going to be a pass, it's going to be quick, it's going to be caught up to the 32. First down, Buffaloes. Another great play there, up to the 44. Really contested catch, but he had the inside leverage. Forced the receiver behind him, so. Play action, that fooled me. I thought that was going to be a run. But there we go again. Lucky he stepped out of bounds. Gain of 4 up to the 48. I think our defense is starting to get exposed. We're calling so many zone plays. There's going to be a penalty. I feel like it's either going to be holding or illegal touching. And it's illegal touching, so it's not going to count. And we're lucky because that was open. But why are we calling zone every single play? It doesn't make sense. They call the RPO. Taking outside, breaking a tackle. He's going to get a first down up to the 46. And we have got to make that tackle. Another penalty. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be holding on number 71, as you saw there. Zoomed in on him. Peyton Kirkland. And that's going to move your... Is that not holding? Or is holding in college football only 5 yards? They got 4 of those yards back, so 2nd and 11 now. Essentially like a 1 yard loss on the handoff. And would you look at that? 3rd and 1 at the 37. It's open again. The little check down of 4 yards that turns into an extra 6 yards on the run. Getting the first down up to the 34 is the Buffaloes. And I'm starting to get annoyed at looking at my defense. And they're doing the same stuff over and over. Up to the 16. There it was again. Zone coverage. This defensive coordinator is going to lose his fucking job, bro. Get out of here at this point. This is unreal. There is a gain of 9. There is man in their zone. Why are we calling 99.8% zone? Last time we manned up, I feel like we got that interception. Granted, we're lucky it was a curl route because Travis Hunter absolutely burnt him. 1st and goal at the 5 yard line. Who's ready for a zone coverage? Up to the 3. I'm just waiting for a pass. And they might not even throw the ball because the run is starting to work for them too. Especially when you only need 5 yards. It's going to be a keeper. Number 5 is going to make the tackle back at the 6. 3rd down. I'm ready for it. Let's see the zone coverage. I guarantee the guy in the top right is going to be open. It was man coverage. And we got the sack. 4th and goal at the 12. And somehow, our defense came together that drive. Really struggling. We now force a 29-yard attempt. Which is good. So, we are looking at a tie ball game here. Lucky that, our defense was able to pull a goal line stand. Something I also feel like needs to be fixed is this kick return logic. Are we serious? Why are we returning these all the time? It has not worked. We're at Gain of 7 there. The reason I went quiet is because we called an RPO again, and it's like, why? We got 7, so it's fine, but seriously, we're a one-trick pony, it looks like. Going to be a dot over the middle to Kobe Hudson up to the 41. But the returns just have not worked out. I think we've had one that go for a touchdown, but other than that, I mean, we're averaging like the 16-yard line at best. Another deep throw, going to be incomplete. Tried to climb the ladder, but was unable to hold on to that. Second down and 10. Jefferson, quick throw. It's going to be batted down. Travis Hunter making an absolutely insane diving breakup. And let's see the run play. Here we go. Oh, wow. That's going to be caught. Kobe Hudson, I believe, up to the 45, across midfield, first down. Throwing over the middle. It's going to be caught down to the 10-yard line. And we need to chew this clock. We are moving, and it might cost us because we might be moving a bit too fast. Jefferson throwing back in the end zone. He got that catch. Number 3. I wish I knew your name. You aren't going to turn around for me, are you? Xavier Townsend. We're watching that. That was a beautiful catch. Great throw because of the defender. So you had to like make it a very tough catch. Both feet are down. What a catch. Oh boy. Oh, they're reviewing it. Never mind. I thought I was about to kick the extra point. That's a catch. No way about it. Both feet were down. This is college football where you only need one. Both of them were down. "49 seconds and 3 timeouts for Colorado." We probably gave them too much time. I have zero issue saying that. We moved down the field. It's probably good that it happened because why would we, chew clock when we're moving? But at the same time, now this gives them a chance. Or we could just intercept it on the first play and take it back to the house. Byron Fretch, what a name. Pick 6, one play pick 6. However, they have 39 seconds now, so they are going to get another drive. 24-10. What a turnaround. This game was looking like it was going to be a great game. All of a sudden, we've blown this game open by 2 scores. However, let's not, remember, get our hopes up. Because if they score a touchdown, they get ball second half. They score again. Tie game before we even get the ball again. Bring it. Oh, it was a screen. That's why we got pressure. Gain of 5. They're just going to take it to half. It looks like. They might call one more play, so be ready. They do. But it's going to be incomplete. But a battle of the black and gold. UCF is winning this one. And I feel like the big game changer comes down to interceptions. You look, 2 of them. One of them being a house call. Obviously, UCF has played significantly better in this game. I have no issue saying that. But Colorado was staying in the game, so that did not matter. Now they kind of dug their own grave with that pick 6. And do we have ball or is it them? Oh, we have ball. Wow. Okay, well we can score. Legit, any points, as long as it's at least free, um, we are in a beautiful situation. That'd be free scores. We'd be up. Gain of 2 by RJ Harvey. 2nd and 8 now. Gonna call his number again. He's going to pick up the first down right on the line, but that is all you need. Shotgun formation now on first down. We see a man in motion. Going to be a pass. That's going to be Kobe Hudson up to the 34. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now. RJ Harvey's going to lose a yard, bringing up 3rd and 3. Now this, as I know I've been complaining, this is a realistic scenario where I can see us running the ball. We don't. We end up throwing. It's going to be caught by number 3. Forgot his name. Xavier Townsend, I believe. First down up to the 47. Hand off to Harvey. They sealed the edge. So that went nowhere. A loss of 2. And even though RJ Harvey is a 91 overall, it does not feel like that at all. As there he goes again. That's a different guy, actually. That was number 0. RJ Harvey was 7. 3rd and 15 now from the 42-yard line. Going to need a miracle. Just going to be a quick pass to Xavier Townsend. Going to get us to the 49, but going to be 6 yards short. And the punt is away. Signaling fair catch. That's going to bounce into the end zone. Not even close. So, Colorado does force a stop on UCF's first drive of the second half. However, that doesn't really matter because they're going to have to score twice. So, they're going to need to stop UCF multiple times, and they're going to need to have multiple drives of success. And they're already facing a 3rd and 9 from the 21. This is a huge 3rd down. It's going to be a quick throw, and Travis Hunter is going to be wide open. 79 yards to the house. And what happened? Like, I know what happened. You're a fucking bitch of a game, bro. I told you. It's always going to happen. Why? Traquan Fegans? Why? Actually, this is good. I'm not complaining. I'm glad it does not give them the opportunity to like go for it from the 1.5-yard line. Let's rough the kicker every single time on field goals, since it doesn't. Going to be a loss of a yard because we called one of the most predictable play calls we've done all game. An RPO pass, if you know, I mean, we've only called like 12 of them so far. Beautiful coverage by their guy. 3rd and 11 from the 24. But I don't mind roughing the kicker there because it kicks it out the end zone, so our guy does not stupidly return it. RJ Harvey can't stay in bounds. 4th and 4 from 31. And this is exactly what Colorado needed. Forcing 2 defensive stops in the second half, and they scored on at least one. We're about to see how they do on the other. Colorado, depending on how this drive goes, could 1, tie the game, and 2, flip momentum. And there we go. I mean, they're up to the 49. They needed a big play, and that 79-yard touchdown was exactly that. Don't know why. I understand calling man coverage. I'm glad we did. However, why are we pressing Travis Hunter out of all people? Ball is out! And the quarterback made the game-saving play there probably and recovered his own fumble while being tackled. Shedeur Sanders. That probably was going to get covered by the other guy coming. Way to make that tackle. 3rd and 16. This is huge. Taking the yards, making it 4th and 11 from the 48. Well short of the first down, but I mean, you got an extra 5 yards, so makes the stats look better. That's going to be out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Cutting it inside is RJ Harvey. All of that for 3 yards. UCF trying to get back on top by 2 scores. Halfway through the third now as well. Jefferson has time. He's going to take it himself. He's going to pick up the first down. Sliding down at the 46-yard line. Beautiful job there. Don't know who was blocking, but they did a great job as well getting that block for like the extra 3 yards. Obviously, that doesn't sound like a lot, but 3 yards is 3 yards. What a catch as well. That was a dangerous throw. Up to the 49, gain of 6. Third and 2 now from the 47. And listen, I mean, they are going to be a keeper. And this could be a very dangerous decision, but this is no joke a play I would go for. I'm going to do that only in scenarios where I seem fitting, but I would go for that on 4th and 3 there. I would have gone for it. I would have probably ran the ball on that 3rd down. Like, obviously we did a quarterback keeper. I more mean an RJ Harvey or the other running back, the power back. Kobe Hudson getting up to the 28 for a first down. Because at the end of the day, even if we didn't get it, in my eyes, we would still, at worst, well, I mean, they could take a 1-point lead, technically. Quincy Wiggins injured there. Lost of a yard, though, because we call another RPO. Because, in my mind, we would still be tied, like, if they scored a touchdown. I doubt they'd go for 2. And that could be good if they did. We get the first down up to the 14. Kobe Hudson, 10 catches, 82 yards so far this game. RJ Harvey with the handoff, gain of 3 up to the 11, 2nd and 7. First down's out the 4.5-yard line. So it is still possible to get a first down, and we are going to get it at the 4. This does kind of suck, though, because this only gives us 14 yards to work with. Well, it's going to give us a bit more now. Chidozie. Don't know what the last name was. Don't even know how to pronounce that, so we're not going to bother. But back to the 8. This does help us now, though. Obviously, we do lose it down, which hurts us, but we do have more yards to work with. And RJ Harvey's going to make the spin move off the broken tackle, and that's going to take us into the end zone. We lead by 2 scores now. And with under 9.5 to go in the game, Colorado has got to be getting desperate. Like I said, they still have time. They have a decent amount of time. 9.5 minutes. Well, 9:18 now. Is not a lot, but that is enough to where you can still comfortably come back. You don't have to fear about the time, really. The only big fear is going to really be that defensive drive, where you have to stop their offense. Because as long as your offense does the job, that is going to be the longest bit of waiting. They run it on 3rd and 10, and it's going to work. And they're going deep. And they had a man open, but Shador Sanders, not quite having the arm, was not able to hit him in stride, allowing the defender to make a jumping bat attempt. Number 12 making the tackle on number 12, but not after a gain of 5. 3rd and 5, this is huge. They should probably call a play before the 4th quarter. Don't know if they're going to. They do. Now we'll do it for this 3rd quarter, and it's going to be 4th and 14 going into the 4th. And now you pretty much have to go for it. Obviously, the game plan has changed. You got 1 quarter to go. And you got sacked as well. Still, the thing that's biting them, as you can see, very similar. 2 touchdowns, same yard with 240, but the 2 interceptions. And they're going to punt on 4th and 14. With 8 minutes to go, down 2 scores, they are going to rely on their defense. That is confidence in your defense right there. Because all it takes is a field goal, and you're down 3 scores, and the game's probably over. Going to be an end around to R.J. Harvey, which is going to go nowhere. Loss of 4 yards. Going to be a play action. KJ Jefferson takes the check down to Xavier Townsend. Gain of 10. But because of the loss of 4, still going to be 3rd and 4. And it is going to be a 1st down. Pittman up to the 49. And that's going to be intercepted. That's Colorado's best scenario to the 38-yard line. They have 7 minutes now. And if you're KJ Jefferson, what are you doing? Why are you risking that pass up 2 scores when you're pretty much just trying to either get a field goal or chew the remainder of the clock? And they are going to go deep. Batted down by 17. They had a guy over the top again. And their receivers are burning us consistently. So this is definitely not ideal. And they're doing it again. 3rd and 10 from the 38. The receiver once again got behind the defender, however, just underthrown. And that's going to be 4th and 10. And they're going to go for it. This is huge. You're getting UCF beautiful field position if you fail. But that was a big if, and that if did not happen. 1st down. 6.5 minutes to go in this game. Shador taking his time, calling the audibles. The stadium should be louder than this. You see they're taking their time. Get loud. Mess up the hearing. They ran the ball, though, so that's going to probably cost them about 10 seconds. Only for 3 yards. Going to be a quick pass. Makes a man miss. However, it's not going to get anywhere. Under 6 minutes to go now. 3rd and 7. What does Dion have up his sleeves? It's incomplete. Great coverage. Tried to hit Travis Hunter, but beautifully timed breakup. And 4th and 7. This is now the biggest play of the game. They check it down, and it's going to be caught at the 44. But that was not enough. They needed to get to like the 41. Got 4, needed 7. But the ball is out. Do I have to say anything? The film writers are going crazy, bro. They're literally like, what was that? Well, we might be staring at another forced win after that if they win, because holy shit, this game seriously just does not want me to be comfortable in these games. Or not! The film writers go crazy again! Pick 6! Goes the distance. Antoine Jackson, 69 yards. And that's probably going to be the dagger for this UCF team. They're up 20, potentially 21. That is 3 scores. With 5 minutes to play, Colorado's going to need not just 1, but 2 miracles probably. Because they're probably going to need a beautiful defensive stop and an onside kick at one point as well. Shador throws another interception already. Down to the 12-yard line. And that is disastrous. 4:56 to go. I mean, they might just give up. Oh my gosh. Never mind. KJ Jefferson almost gave them a get out of jail card. And then they make a beautiful tackle for a loss of 3. 3rd and 13. They need to get to the 1.5 yard line. So they do not have much room if they're just trying to get the first. 4th and 15 from the 16. Field goal units out there for a 33-yarder. Which is good. Colorado's luckily still keeps it a 3-score game. That could have been disastrous. Now under 4.5 to go now. They're down 24. They're going to need 3 2-point conversions. If they fall short in just any of them, that will do it. Or they can just throw another interception. That will be a pick 6. Mac McWilliams, 18-yard pick 6. We just won. $48 points. Turned up to the 15. What is going on? That's another pick 6. Brandon Adams, 15 yards. What is happening? We've dropped 55 on him. Stop throwing the ball, Shador. You've pretty much just ruined your draft stock with this one game. What is that? 5 interceptions, 3 of which are pick 6s? And now the game is... I mean... You could give us 60 points if you want. I'd imagine this is going to heavily improve our ranking going into next game. And that's intercepted, but it's probably going to be roughing the passer, so they're going to get a bail. Yep, roughing the passer. I don't even know why I'm upset. Malachi Lawrence. I mean, if there's any player who's going to get a pass for roughing the passer, it's him. So, don't worry about it, Malachi. We're up 55-17. This is insane. Going to be a check down. It's going to be caught. Not enough for the first. 3rd and inches. Throwing it deep. Just going to pretty much say a prayer, and it's going to be batted away. 4th and they're punting. Okay, well they're waving the white flag. The fact that it's 4th and inches and you're punting. Whatever. They aren't winning. Just choose some time, I guess. This is crazy, bro. Why? Cameron Moore, you can't do that. 3:14 to go. Shador, screen pass, gonna be open. Somehow we had a guy get through, gain of 6. He does go out of bounds, which sucks because the clock keeps ticking. Going deep, has a man open, and they are going to score. Are they reviewing it? Nope, don't know what that was. (55-24). We're going to just jump to the end of the game. I'm sorry. No, nothing changed. 55-24. Number 19 UCF comes in, well, in the home turf and dominates. Mac McWilliams, 2 interceptions, 1 of them being a touchdown, and 3 deflections. Congrats to you for being player of the game. As we see, that was a pick 6. And like I said, I feel like it's going to be hard for us not to move up in the poll by a significant amount. Nothing else to do. We're just going to quickly advance to next week. We did get a commit. 3-star Terrell Barr. Welcome to UCF. We are first. And all but 1 player I saw. And that's huge because that's going to give us more recruiting hours to kind of focus on all the other guys. We are now losing on Ray Kozlowski, which is okay, I guess. Antoine Jackson, the fact that, he's big 12 player of the week and not the other guy, Mac McWilliams. He's also National Player of the Week. For 16, we're going to be going against number 20 Florida. Georgia just barely beats Alabama 32-31. As you can see, Antoine Jackson, 6 tackles, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery, and a touchdown. But that is going to do it for this. In the next one, we have our hands full. 16 versus 20. I hope you enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.